working or not. Guys, can somebody tell me, is the audio good? Is the audio good? It is on. Can you hear me, guys? Jeje, can you hear me? Is the audio good? Okay, so the audio is working now. Okay, guys, we better hurry before the thing goes messes up. Okay, but now, okay, but the two lines of light there, guys, there's nothing I can do. I don't know what to do, but guys, you have to manage it like that. So newcomers, look up really quickly. Let's go. Now, if you're trying for baby for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, it doesn't matter how long you have been trying for baby. If you're trying for baby, okay, you're welcome. These are the items that you would need, okay, in order to prepare yourself to try for this baby. If you look up, number one, you're going to be needing your ovulation tester. So for me, I'm recommending Clear Blue ovulation tester because I've used it myself in the past. As you all know, I have 5 children, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy. So over the years, I've been doing this, teaching over 21 years, but again, not on social media. I've been teaching families, friends, strangers. I've done this for many years, but I just thought, okay, I think it's time to get many people to know about this, even though I think many people know it, but I don't know what is happening to our world. Our world is full of people recommending, take concoction, take supplements. Everything is just all about medication, and that's not how to get pregnant. All you need is just few things, and I've lined them up now. So number one thing you'll be needing is your ovulation tester, and the one I'm recommending is the Clear Blue ovulation tester. Clear Blue is owned by Procter and Gamble. I don't own Clear Blue. They don't know me. I don't know them. All I do is I use their products. So Clear Blue itself, in the Clear Blue department of their business, they have other kinds of testers as well, including other types of ovulation tester. They don't just have one type, they have many types. But the one I'm recommending is this type, this 4 plus more days, this digital one that is purple color. It's purple. And if you look at the back, it has low, high, and peak. Low, high, and peak. This is the one I'm recommending. Now, for people that they will be like in their, oh, Edith, I don't think I need ovulation tester because anytime I'm ovulating, I always know. How do you know? Oh, I always see the cervical mucus. Guys, cervical mucus does not mean evidence or presence of ovulation. You have to physically test yourself to know that you are ovulating for sure. Now, in terms of cervical mucus, as the name implies, cervical, cervix, it belongs in the cervix. So when you see it in your panties, that's just an overflow that you are seeing. Okay, it belongs in the cervix. Cervical mucus can come at any time of the month. It can come day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, at any time during the month. Cervical mucus is usually present again a lot when your body is in alkaline states. You get to see more cervical mucus coming. So for those of you that like seeing cervical mucus, once your body is in alkaline states, you will most of the time see it, but that does not mean that you are ovulating. So please be careful. If you're following me for the first time and your yardstick for measuring ovulation is cervical mucus, I can tell you categorically that you are 1,000,000% wrong. That is not how to establish whether you are ovulating or not. In order to know that you are ovulating, you need to get yourself ovulation tester. And the one I'm recommending is this Clear Blue one. Some of you might say, oh, but Edith, definitely. I know when I'm ovulating. When I'm ovulating, I always get the cramp. I feel it. I know it. Excuse me. The cramp does not mean that you are ovulating. The cramp might might just simply mean that your body is preparing to ovulate. Just for example, like if you're going to be seeing your period, for those people that have painful menses, if you're experiencing the slight discomfort that comes with menses, it does not mean that your menses is going to start right there and there. Okay? Or people that want to have a baby, when you're about to have a baby, guys, you might start having contractions even months before having that baby. So that does not necessarily mean that your baby is on the way. The same thing with ovulation. You can be experiencing the cramp. That is just a way for your body to say, excuse me, I think I'll be coming soon. Your body is preparing to ovulate. Get ready for me. Get ready for me. Okay? Now, do you know where ovulation takes place? Ovulation takes place, the gland that secretes the hormone responsible for ovulation is actually in the brain, is in the anterior pituitary gland. Okay? The anterior pituitary gland is what secretes the hormone. Guys, it's not just hormone, it secretes all like six reproductive hormone, like FSH, the follicle stimulating hormone, the luteinizing hormone, which is for ovulation. Guys, a lot. Guys, you have to really go in depth and go and do the research yourself and be sure of what you are doing. Guys, don't rely on cramps to establish ovulation. Guys, don't rely on cervical mucus to establish ovulation. Please and thank you. Then some people will be like, oh, I've been to the doctor, or I've been to a clinic where they are doing follicular tracking. Guys, to the best of my knowledge, I think follicular tracking is a scam. The single most important way, the single best way to check for your ovulation at the very comfort of your own home without announcement or consulting anyone is get yourself an ovulation tester and test at home. Okay? Later on in the teaching, you will get to learn when and how to start testing. Okay? So for now, I'm sorry to tell you, if you have made up your mind that you don't have any money to spend, sorry, you will spend this money. At least if you don't want to be wasting your time, if you want to be quicker, okay, with what you are planning, just get yourself ovulation tester so that you establish the best time to be meeting your husband and you are not just assuming that you are ovulating. Okay? Because if you rely on the cramps, that's an assumption. If you rely on cervical mucus, you are even making the worst form of assumption. Okay, guys, get your ovulation tester now. You can. I'm not selling it, but you can get it in any top leading pharmacy everywhere, all over the world. Now, if you are in Nigeria, you can get it from H Medics. You can get it from what's the name of Met Plus in Victoria Island and all over Lagos. You can get it, but go and look for it. Most big pharmacies will have it. Better still, you can go on my TikTok page here. Underneath my profile picture, you will see link tree. Guys, click on the link tree and you will see Amazon. Click on the Amazon, just scroll and you will see it. Guys, when you are getting it, get the 30 sticks, the one that says 30 sticks. Do you know why? So that you have more than enough for that month. And God forbid you do not get pregnant the first trial. You will have more than enough to carry you for the second month. Please. Very important. And while you are on my Amazon storefront, you can also get your pregnancy tester, because you will be testing for pregnancy exactly 2 weeks after the peak of your ovulation. If you don't understand what I said, go to my TikTok page. You will see my profile picture. Look down underneath the profile picture. You will see link tree. Click on that link tree. You will see Amazon. Click on Amazon. Scroll there. You get your ovulation tester. Get 36. Okay, it's more cost effective. After getting it, get yourself pregnancy tester, because you'll be testing for pregnancy exactly 14 days That's 2 weeks after the peak of your ovulation. Okay, guys, please. Number 2 on the list here is folic acid. Guys, folic acid is the single most important medication you will take before 3-4 months before you start trying for a baby and throughout your entire duration of the pregnancy, or at least when you have crossed the first trimester. What am I saying in essence? Whether you like it or not, you must and you will ensure that you are taking folic acid. Guys, when I say folic acid, 400 micrograms of folic acid. That's just folate. Folate. Folic acid is the trade name. Folate is the generic name. Guys, you want folic acid, not folic acid with B12. If you are taking folic acid with B12, I'm sorry, you are not doing something right. Stop it immediately, because some people, their B12 is already sky high and you don't want to spike it to go even further. So make sure when you get your folic acid, you are just getting 400 micrograms of folic acid. Now, guys, I don't want to hear, I'm already taking supplements, I'm taking this, guys, you're not allowed. The only thing you can take, the only supplements you can take is folate, folic acid. Why? Guys, folic acid helps to prevent many kinds of birth defects. For example, hydrocephalus, fluid in the brain. If you're taking folic acid, that will not happen. It can help prevent spinal bifida. Spinal bifida is when a baby is born with abnormally big head full of spinal fluid. If you are taking folic acid, that can never happen. Folic acid also helps to prevent cleft palate. Cleft palate is when a baby is born with slits on the nose and the cleft like this. And as the child is growing, you'll be seeing the baby's teeth through the nose. If you are taking folic acid, that would never be your portion in Jesus' name. And folic acid also helps to prevent early miscarriages, those miscarriages that happen in the first trimester and sometimes in the early second trimester. Guys, I can't overemphasize how important folic acid is. I don't want you to regret getting pregnant. Again, you just don't want to get pregnant. You want to have a healthy baby. And number 1 step you will take to having a healthy baby is to make sure that you are taking folic acid. Even if you are not ready to get pregnant, you have to be taking it at least 3 to 4 months before you try for pregnancy. But if peradventure you are already here and you are not taking it and you are about to try for pregnancy, guys, just quickly go and get yourself folic acid. Guys, you can go to any reputable pharmacy, especially those of you living in Africa, Nigeria. Make sure you go to a reputable pharmacy to get folic acid so that you are not getting fake medication and at the end of the day you are consuming chalk. Okay, get folic acid. Or better still, if you live in the UK or Ireland or Europe and America, you can go to my TikTok page here. Underneath my profile picture, you will see the link tree. Click on the link tree, you will get the folic acid. Okay, when you click on the link tree, you will see Amazon. Click on that Amazon, scroll down, you will see folic acid. Guys, all you want is folate. Folate, okay? Folate is generic name. Why folic acid is the trade name. They mean the same thing. Guys, make sure you are getting just 400 micrograms. You are not getting folic acid that is already mixed with other vitamins such as B12. Guys, you are not doing any of that. It's very, very important that you are taking your folic acid. Again, if you've had any history of giving birth to a child with any form of deformity or major physical disability, make sure you go to your GP or your doctor and ask him to prescribe 5 milligram folic acid. Well, they should know that. Once you go and tell them that you want to get pregnant again, they interview you, they will know even without you asking. But guys, for 400 micrograms of folic acid, you don't need prescription from anybody. You don't need prescription. All you have to do is to walk into, again, any reputable pharmacy, ask them for folic acid, and that's the end of it. Or better still, you can go on my TikTok page here. Underneath my profile picture, you will see link tree. Click on the link tree, you will see Amazon. Click on that Amazon. Okay? When you click on the Amazon, guys, when you click on the Amazon, okay, you will see your folic acid. You don't need any prescription for it. Guys, if you are a lady, okay, and you are believing God for a life partner, you are not married yet, you are still waiting. If you are in your late 20s, early 30s, stroke late 30s, make sure you are taking folic acid while you are waiting for Mr. Right to come. Why? Because folic acid will ensure that your fallopian tubes are clean, clear, and it will not let any debris remain there that can possibly block your fallopian tubes. Guys, make sure. Don't bother buying all sort of supplements. All you need is folic acid to make sure that your fallopian tubes are unblocked, that they are not blocked. That is not to say that if you have blocked fallopian tubes, you have to go to your doctor. He will send you to a specialist who will discuss treatment options with you. Again, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Everybody will have different kind of intervention. Okay, just go to your doctor, and the doctor specialist now, your doctor will explain and see if there are options out there. Okay, now if you look at the board, number 3 on the board is iron medication. If you notice, I've written in brackets in red, if indicated by the doctor. What does that mean? Not everybody will need iron medication. You will only need iron medication if your doctor orders for FBC, that means full blood count, and the result shows that, oh, you are slightly anemic or you are very low in iron. Guys, make sure when you are trying for baby or when you are pregnant, you work closely with your doctors, because it's very, very important that you have the right amount, okay, or level of iron to to get pregnant and stay pregnant. As with folic acid, iron medication, you do not require any prescription. All you need to do is go into any reputable pharmacy, okay, and ask them. Give me a minute. Guys, go into any reputable pharmacy and ask them for any iron medication. All you need is just ferrous fumarate, okay? Guys, there is no big of a deal, but just don't take iron medication just because you heard me say it. Take it only when your doctor have established that you are anemic or that your iron is low. Now, the last but definitely not the least here is avocado. And you might be wondering, what is avocado doing on the board? Guys, avocado is God-given gold to mankind. Avocado have a lot of nutritional and health benefits, of which I'm going to list only a few for just the purpose of conception, but it has a lot. Now, first, avocado is very high in omega-3. Guys, avocado is very high in vitamin E. Guys, avocado contains folate. Guys, avocado is extremely high in alkaline. And if you look up, you will agree with me that most fertility doctors or fertility facilities, they would usually recommend you take all sort of supplements, of which I'm not really in support of, because most of these supplements have a lot in them aside from what is originally declared. Okay, and then with conception, you don't want to be taking a lot of supplements or medication, because the original design for God is for us to get pregnant naturally without much assistance. Now, avocado is very high in alkaline. Because it's very high in alkaline, guys, that means that those of you suffering with PCOS, avocado should be your best bet, because PCOS won't thrive well in alkaline environment. Do you know another thing that doesn't thrive well in alkaline environment? Fibroids. If you are eating enough avocado, okay, fibroid won't thrive. Okay, guys, make sure you are eating avocado because it's very high in alkaline. Another thing is when you have cysts, like we've had cases of people with cysts got pregnant here, and after scan they couldn't find the cysts anymore. Even if you have cysts, once you are taking avocado, because of the high alkaline content, it will make you get pregnant despite the cysts. Okay, another thing that doesn't thrive well in alkaline environment is tumors. Whether cancerous or not, they don't do well in alkaline environments. Cancers don't like alkaline environments. Another thing that doesn't like alkaline environments is sickness and diseases don't like alkaline environments. Guys, what does that tell you? Include avocado in your diet. It's actually good, okay? Especially if you're trying for a baby and you've been diagnosed with one form of sickness or the other. Again, avocado is just a fruit, but it's nutrient dense. Okay, it's very, very good, if I say so myself. Now, in regards to conception, another thing that likes alkaline environment, or something that thrives well in alkaline environment, is the XY chromosome. The XY chromosome is the chromosome responsible for male child, for baby boy. Therefore, if you know you want to have a baby boy, okay, whether 1, 2, twins, triplets, guys, make sure you are eating your avocado, especially if you have history of giving, you've already had 3 girls, 2 girls, 4 girls. Guys, you have to eat avocado, okay, to maximize your chances of getting pregnant, staying pregnant, and at least increasing your chances for having a baby boy. Now, if you want baby girl, kindly avoid eating avocado, please and thank you, because SS chromosome can't survive. Okay, they can't thrive well in alkaline environments. Okay, now, because God's original plan for us is to get pregnant even without much effort put, and pregnancy or conception is designed for you to do what you have to do without needing any intervention from the use of medication, concoction, or whatever. That is why Edith's method is strongly against the abuse and the excessive use of medication. Now, that brings me to the point that if you know you want to try my method, okay, I know somebody that got pregnant must have told you to come and try it, or maybe you came in your own accord. Well, you're welcome. But at least, in order for you to know whether my method works or not, you have to abide by all the do's and the don'ts that I will be mentioning before you can tell me whether the method worked or not. Can I kindly ask, if you have omega-3 supplements, can you throw it in this bag? If you have vitamin E supplements, can you kindly throw it in this bag? If you have magnesium, can you kindly throw it in this bag? If you have vitamin C, yes, you heard me right. Kindly throw it here. If you have CQ10, oh yes, throw it in this bag. Guys, if you have 7Cs, throw it in this bag. If you have evening primrose, throw it in this bag. If you have collagen, throw it in this bag. Guys, if you have paracetamol, throw it in here. If you have Panadol, throw it in here. You have aspirin, throw it in here. You have Sopadin, throw it in here. You have Sopadol, throw it in here. You have ibuprofen, throw it in here. You have Lemsip, throw it in here. You have Actifed, guys, throw it in here. You have Felvin, throw it in here. You have Diclofenac, throw it in here. You have mefenamic acid, kindly throw it in here. You have tranexamic acid, throw it in here. You have Doliprane, throw it in here. You have Tacopherina, throw it in here. You have OK Medicine, guys, throw it in here. You have Cocodamol, throw it in here. You have Tramadol, guys, throw it in here. You have Codeine, guys, throw it in here. I don't care what you have, throw it in here. You have antibiotics, throw it in here. I'm treating antibiotic infection every month, infection. Throw everything in here. If you're not throwing it in here, then you don't belong here. Okay? Now, kindly throw it in here. You have to stay with me and trust me on this. You have to trust the process. Guys, I'm not a non-entity. I'm a first-class degree holder. Okay? I'm not a non-entity. I got distinction in my thesis. I'm not a non-entity. Believe me when I say it. Okay? I've been tried and tested. I know what I'm saying. If I say so, guys, my reputation is at stake. I won't just come here and be talking rubbish. Just stay with me. Believe me and trust me on this. Okay? Now that you have that all packed up and you are ready and you have turned a new leaf, those are your medication. Now, if you will need a bigger bag, in order for you to throw your clove in the bin, throw them in the bin. Clove, not allowed. Throw it in the bin, okay? Ginger shots, you are not allowed. Lemon and lime, you are not allowed. Guys, please. You are not allowed either fruits or prekese. You are not allowed. Uziza uda. Guys, you are not allowed. Any pepper soup spices, you are not allowed. White soup and salad soup spices, guys, you are not allowed to take them. Herbal teas, guys, you are not allowed. Teas from India, you are not allowed. Concoction from Vietnam, guys, somebody was taking concoction from Vietnam that she was paying 600 euros per month for. She didn't even get pregnant for years still until she came to my page. Guys, etc. I'm going to be mentioning a lot more that you'll be packing up, okay? Now that you have all that under control, guys, remember that you are getting your clear blue ovulation tester. If you are not, I don't think you're ready. Now, I'll go straight in, wipe this down, and you will see how we are going to be using all this on our calendar. We're going to incorporate all this on our calendar to maximize our chances of getting pregnant. Depending on what you want, you can get pregnant with 1 baby, 2, 3, 4, okay? Depending on what you are going to do, because the Edith method automatically increase your chances for multiple babies. For those of you that want to have twins, okay? Guys, as I'm wiping the board, can you kindly get your books out? Your pen, one red and the other one can be blue or black. Okay, really quickly. Guys, get your pen out. And we will start now, guys. It's very important that you pay proper attention to what I'm going to be doing now, okay? In order for you not to go and pay hoodlums to do this. The people you are paying are actually here learning and going back to charge you for it. July. Guys, I'll start with July because the more calendar dates you have, the better. Guys, can we start writing? Start writing, okay? Those of you in the box, I hope you're writing, okay? I hope you're writing. Guys, how are we doing? Guys, folate means folic acid. Folate is folic acid, okay? Guys, somebody was asking that can they take folate instead of folic acid. Guys, folate means folic acid. Folic acid is trade name, while folate is the generic name, okay? Now, let's go Guys, look up. Very important. Now, modeling. Is that modeling or modeling? What's your name? Modeling, can you unmute yourself really quickly?
Yes, mine is just question I want to ask you and an advice on what to do.
So it's not to use your name, to use your date as example.
No.
Okay. Pretty Bay,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have your period dates?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me your period dates in July?
Let me check.
Guys, we are going to be using hers as example. Or if she's not ready, anybody in YouTube here, comment section, if you want me to use your dates, can you type it in the comment section on YouTube? If you're on YouTube and you want me to use your dates as example, can you type it there? Type your period dates. Type your date. Just the day one. July, August, September, October, November. Guys, type it. The other lady is not ready at all. If you want me to use your date as example, can you type it in the comment section or can you identify yourself? Let me quickly bring you up. Who wants me to use their date as example? Okay, Chilolo, come up. Chilolo, tell me, when did you see your period in July? Good afternoon. When did you see your period in July?
19th.
July 19th. When did you see it in August?
17th.
When did you see it in September? 13th. And when did you see it in October?
12th.
Have you seen it in November?
Yes.
When did you see it in November?
8th.
8th of November. Okay, thank you very much. You can mute yourself, okay?
All right.
Now, guys, if you look up very well, the first thing you have to do is to mark the dates of your period. And guys, you're marking just the day one of your period. You don't have to, whether that period lasted for 3 days is immaterial. Whether it lasted for 4 days, it doesn't even matter. Whether it lasted for 1 week, it doesn't matter. If it lasted for 2 weeks, it's very immaterial. All you need is the first day of the period. Like so, get your book, not a paper. Mark out the first days of your period. And guys, very important that you are actually keeping tab of your period. Because in order for you to try for pregnancy, you need to know what you are doing. You don't assume things, okay? You don't go blindly. You do the right thing accordingly. Now that you have your period marked out, just the day one of your period, even if it was just a drop of blood, even if it was just spotting, it doesn't matter. That will still count as day one of that period. Okay, it will still count as day one of that period. Now that you have marked out the day one, what we will have to start doing is to start counting to establish how many days circle that you have. Now, in order to count, this is what you do first. Day one, day last. Day one, day last. Day one, day last. Day one, day last. Now, day one, day last. Day one, day last. Again, day one, day last. Okay? Day one, day last. Now, it might not make sense yet, but when we start counting, it will make sense. Now, day one, day last. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Guys, 30. 30. You write the 30 up here and you put a comma. And then you go again. We've counted day one, day last is 30. Now we are counting day one, day last. Day one, day two, day three, day four, day five, day 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Guys, 28, you write the 28 and put a comma. Guys, we've counted day one, day last is 30. Day one, day last is 28. Guys, now we're counting day one, day last. Guys, I know we counted this one inside this. To start another one, you will count this one into this, okay? Day one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30. Okay? 30. Now, guys, we've done day one, day last is 30. Day one, day last is 28. Day one, day last is 30. Now we're doing day one, day last. Day one, day last. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Guys, 28, you will write the 28. And that's all. Guys, now that we have counted, okay, before I go on, I have to tell you something. You see these numbers up here? This is your circle. There are some factors that can affect those numbers. There are some factors that can cause these numbers up here to change. And what are these factors? Sickness can cause those numbers to change. That's your circle. Fever can cause these numbers up here to change. When you're taking medication, it can cause these numbers to change. When you're taking concoctions, it can cause these numbers to change. If you have major hormonal imbalance, it can actually cause these numbers to change. If you have PCOS, it can actually cause those numbers to change. Your habits can actually cause these numbers to change. What do I mean by this? For example, if you come in the month of July, let's take for instance that you were sick and you were down with malaria and you were treated for malaria. By the time you will be seeing your period in August, your period will be delayed. And sometimes some of you will think you are pregnant. You are not pregnant at all. It was just a delay. Why is your period delayed? Because of medication and the sickness. Now, some of you might experience typhoid in July. By the time you are in August, you'll be like, oh, it's like my period is delayed. Your period is, yeah, definitely delayed. You are not pregnant. I can tell you categorically. Your period is delayed because of the treatment you got and because of the sickness, okay? Enough time, you will see your period. And once your period is delayed, what will happen? That cycle will be longer. That cycle will be longer. Guys, it is important you keep yourself, okay, safe, healthy at all times. Another example is if you come, for example, in the month of August, you sat down and your mother-in-law brought you big bottle of concoction. Your father-in-law gave you big bottle of concoction. Native nurses said, take this. Which doctor said, take this? Guys, by the time you finish taking it, if you finish taking it, in the next month, your period will be delayed. Unfortunately, you are not pregnant, okay? It is just delayed because of the concoction you've taken. Therefore, it will make that cycle longer. Babies don't like concoction infested body, okay? Pregnancy was not designed by God to be inside a well of concoction or a well of medication. Who wants to have, would you prefer to swim in a pool that is smelling or that is rid of, you have so much medicine or concoction to the extent that you can't even breathe, let alone a baby that have not even formed yet? Okay, guys, be aware that concoction and excessive use of medication can actually hinder or prevent you from getting pregnant. And even if you test positive to pregnancy, you can actually miscarry easily. And even if you don't miscarry, you can end up with a baby with a lot of abnormality. Guys, be very careful when you are taking things, because you might just be endangering not just yourself, but your unborn baby. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now we can move on. Guys, now that we have done day one, day last is 30, day one, day last 28, day one, day last is 30, day one, day last is 28. Guys, you have to look at those numbers carefully. Look at the numbers on top here carefully. Look at your numbers, these ones here, which is your circle. Pick the smallest one and divide it by 2. Pick the smallest number and divide by 2. In this lady's case, the smallest number is 28. 28 divided by 2 is 14. Okay? Very quickly, you take 28 because it's the smallest one, you divide it by 2 is 14. And you count 14 from when you saw your period, okay? From the day one of that last period. 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Guys, very quickly, you circle it like that. Immediately, this that you have circled is your estimated ovulation. Guys, take note of the word estimate. It remains an estimate. That is not your actual ovulation. This is your estimate, okay? Estimated ovulation. As soon as you have circled your estimated ovulation, very quickly, without any further waste of time, circle, I can actually use this, circle the 3 days before it. Guys, these 3 days before the estimated ovulation is the 3 days that you start testing with your ovulation tester. So with the use of this ovulation tester, you start testing from here, morning, night, morning and night, morning and night, morning, and you keep testing until this gives you the very peak. Then the very peak then forms your actual date of ovulation. This is just an estimate. This 21 is an estimated date. Only your ovulation tester will tell you, hi, Edith, or Chilolo for sure, XYZ is the day of your ovulation. Okay, guys. Now, guys, we move. Now, you have succeeded. What we've learned so far, just to have a recap from the beginning, we spoke about the items that we'll be needing in order for us to try for a baby. And guys, at the beginning, we spoke about the importance of getting your ovulation tester, which you can get from any leading pharmacy around the world. Or if you don't know where to get it, you can go on my TikTok page here, click on my, go to my profile picture. Underneath, you will see link tree. Click on that, click that link tree. Then you will see Amazon. Click on the Amazon, scroll, and you will find yourself ovulation tester. Once you are getting the ovulation tester, guys, make sure you are getting the 30 sticks, because the 30 sticks is more than enough to last you the first month. And God forbid you do not get pregnant first try, you will still have enough for trying the second month. Now, while you are getting it, make sure you get your pregnancy tester, because you will be testing for pregnancy exactly 2 weeks, which is 14 days after the very peak of your ovulation. Another one, we are doing a recap. The second thing is the importance of folic acid. We spoke about how folic acid can help prevent spinal bifida, it can help prevent hydrocephalus, it can help prevent cleft palate, and it can help prevent early miscarriages that happen in the first trimester or even at the beginning of the second trimester. We still further went ahead to speak about the benefits of folic acid for women that are not trying for baby yet, but they are still waiting on the perfect man to arrive. We spoke about how good it is in preventing blocked fallopian tubes. That is not to say people that already have blocked fallopian tubes, all you have to do, go to your doctor, who will then make a referral to a specialist, okay, who will discuss treatment options to you. The next, we then spoke about the type of folic acid to use is just the folate. Folic acid, folate. Folic acid is trade name, while folate is the generic name. And all you need is just 400 micrograms of folic acid, of which you do not need prescription for. Just walk into any reputable pharmacy around the world and ask for folic acid. Folate, guys, you don't want folic acid with vitamin B12. You don't want it. Don't try it. Don't take it. All you need is folate. If anything is added, I won't personally buy it. So, guys, let's be guided. If you don't know where to get it, you can go on my TikTok page here. Underneath my profile picture, you will see link tree. Click on the link tree. You see Amazon. Click on the Amazon. Just scroll down and then you see folate there. Guys, you do not need prescription for folic acid. All you want is 400 micrograms of folic acid. Now, we are still on the recap. Following folic acid, I said you might need iron medication only if indicated by your doctor. Why would you need iron medication? If maybe you went to your doctor and he does orders for FBC, your FBC is your full blood count, result comes back to show that you are slightly below the levels. Maybe you might just be slightly deficient in iron, or you might just be anemic. If you are, well, there is no cause for alarm. Just go to any reputable pharmacy. As with folic acid, you do not need prescription to get your iron. Go to a reputable pharmacy, ask for the best iron medication in the store, and get it and just take. Remember, you want to be getting pregnant, okay, with at least enough blood in your body, because you want a healthy baby and you want to be alive and well yourself. Because low iron can actually cause you dizziness, can actually cause you a lot of nausea. Guys, it can cause you, it can be disastrous. It can actually cause even miscarriage to occur, or you might not even get pregnant. That's if you're deficient. So it's very important that in this journey, okay, if need be, you see a doctor if need be. Not everybody would need to see a doctor before trying for a baby. Okay. Now, Still on the recap, we then lastly mention about the many benefits of avocado. We mentioned that avocado, in regards to conception, that avocado contains omega-3. Avocado is very high in vitamin E. Avocado contains folate, even though not so high, but it contains folate. We still mention how high in alkaline avocado is. And alkaline is very, very good for people with major hormonal imbalance. If you're having major hormonal imbalance, avocado should be your best friend. If you're having any form of PCOS, avocado should be your best friend. If you're having tumors, avocado is actually good because of the high alkaline content of avocado. Guys, do you know if you're having avocado because it's high in alkaline, cancers don't like alkaline environment, okay? Being sick all the time, if you're taking avocado, that won't be your case, okay? Because of the high alkaline content. Diseases, tumors, growths, cysts, fibroids in general, they don't like alkaline environments. Then another thing to mention is that the XY chromosome, which is the chromosome responsible for baby boy, thrives very well in alkaline environment. Therefore, if you're going to be trying for a baby or you wish to have a baby boy, make sure you include avocado in your diet. Okay, it has a lot of health benefits, nutritional benefits. It's just countless what it has. Remember, it's even high in antioxidants. Avocado itself still contains vitamin E. It contains a lot of things that I did not mention. And if you go and research some of the fertility drugs that are being prescribed to people, you will find out that most of those things they are prescribing, you will already find them inside avocado. Guys, you don't even know how good avocado is. It's actually a God's major gift that God has given to us, to both the rich and the poor. Everybody can afford avocado, okay? Whether or not you're trying for a baby, if you have children in their house, avocado is actually good for you yourself. Whether you're trying for a baby or not, it can actually make your nails grow, your hair fuller, and your skin shine and supple and bounce, okay? Your skin will have that bounce and glow. Guys, make sure you are taking avocado. The good thing about it is that it does not contain the vitamin A that we are strongly against. Guys, if you're trying for a baby, you are not allowed, never allowed to go near anything that has vitamin A. Guys, avoid it at all costs, because excessive intake or consumption of vitamin A can cause your baby to be blind, deformed, or both. Okay, guys, you can research about food that are high in vitamin A and learn to avoid them. Again, if you're using topical creams, okay, cream like retinol, tretinoin, retin A, guys, please ditch them, because this can actually cause your baby to be blind or deformed or both, because it's very high in vitamin A. Now, guys, we mentioned all that, okay, and now we came back. Guys, we're still on the recap. We came back to here and we mentioned about first starting by identifying, the dates we saw our period, and all you want is just the day one of your period. It doesn't matter if that period lasted 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. It doesn't matter 5 days, 4 days. Guys, all you need is just the first day the period appeared, even if it was just a drop or a spot. Just take note of those days, okay? Take note of it, and then you then start counting day one, day two, day one, day last, sorry, and it gives you 30. Day one, day last, 28. Day one, day last, 30. Day one, day last, 28. Guys, when you finish counting, all you have to do, okay, is to look at those numbers carefully, choose the smallest one, and quickly divide it by 2. Once you have chosen the smallest one, like in this case, the smallest one is 28, you divide it by 2, it gives you 14. You quickly come from the day you started seeing the period, okay, and count 1, 2, 3, you count 14, and it stops here. Quickly, you circle that date, and that date forms your estimated ovulation. Without any wasting of time, guys, quickly circle the 3 days before that estimated ovulation. These 3 days, very, very crucial, because those are the days you will start testing with your ovulation tester to really ascertain your main or your actual day of ovulation. Now, if you've come this far with me, I'm telling you, you don't know what you've done for yourself. You should be very proud of yourself. If you're not proud of yourself, I'm actually proud of you, because you've achieved. This is a milestone. It is a milestone, okay? And I wish everybody well from here. Now that you have all this number, so what? What do we do with these numbers? Now, in order for us to use all this information that we've gathered so far, okay, to get pregnant. Guys, listen attentively. This is one of the most crucial stage is what we've got into. Now, from the first day of your period, okay, the same month you want to get pregnant. Guys, believe me when I say it, from the first day you start seeing your period, do you know that the process of conception begins on that day your period comes out? The process of conception begins on that day. That day will determine if you will get pregnant or not. That day will determine if you will get pregnant and stay pregnant. That day will determine if you will get pregnant or miscarry. That day will determine if you will get pregnant and carry it through to the end, which is the full term. Guys, whatever you do on that day will be one of the most important things you will do throughout your pregnancy journey. Okay? Now, what do I mean by this? Guys, let's listen attentively. Guys, don't be distracted, okay? From the day you start seeing your period, the same month you want to get pregnant, from that day one, guys, you are not allowed paracetamol. You are not allowed Panadol. You are not allowed aspirin. You are not allowed ibuprofen. You are not allowed Doliprane. You are not allowed Tacapurina. You are not allowed OK medicine. You are not allowed Tramadol. You are not allowed Cocodamol. You are not allowed Stelvin. You are not allowed mefamnemic acid. You are not allowed tranexamic acid. You are not allowed Cocodamol. You are not allowed Sopadine. You are not allowed Sopadol. You are not allowed Nurofen. Guys, you are not allowed Lemsip. You are not allowed Actifed. You are not allowed any cough syrup. Guys, you are not allowed any medicine. You are not allowed malaria medicine. If you take malaria medicine, you are not allowed to get pregnant. Try for pregnancy in 3 months. If you are sick with typhoid, you take typhoid fever medicine, you are not allowed to get pregnant. Try in 3 months' time. Guys, from that day you start seeing your period, the same month, you are not allowed one single medication. The only medication you can ever take is folic acid, of which I'm assuming that by now you are supposed to have started since 3-4 months ago. And you have to be taking it every day, whether you are on your period or you're not on your period, every day till you cross at least the second trimester, few weeks in the second trimester that you have crossed. The entire of your first trimester, you must make sure you will keep taking the folic acid till minimum 5 months, 6 months, minimum. Why? Abnormalities occur within the first trimester. It's likely to occur within the first trimester. And guys, you don't want stories. Now, from the day you start seeing your period, the same month you want to get pregnant, guys, you are not allowed. Guys, don't forget you are not allowed Tylenol. Okay? You are not allowed any form of painkiller, any form of medication. You are not allowed. You will not take it. I'm sorry, you will not take it. At least exceptions go to people that are on long-term management for high blood pressure. You can take your blood pressure tablets. People that are on high long-term management for diabetes, you are allowed to take your metformin or what we call glucophage. You are allowed. But any other medication, you are wasting your time. You won't get pregnant easily. And if you get pregnant, you are playing with a deformed baby. Chances to have a deformed baby. Guys, Be very careful. Now, from the day you start seeing your period, the same month you want to get pregnant, you are not allowed clove. If you take it, you are doomed. You are not allowed lemon and lime, not allowed ginger shot, not allowed prekese, uziza, uda, not allowed. Pepper soup spices, not allowed. White soup, nsala soup spices, guys, you are not allowed. Guys, you are not allowed anything that has the potential to wash your womb. You are not allowed. You are not allowed concoction from your father-in-law. You are not allowed concoction from your mother-in-law. You are not allowed concoction from native doctors. You are not allowed concoction from native nurses from Ijo or wherever they are from. Guys, you are not allowed. You won't take it. You are not going to take it. You won't try it. If not, you will be doomed. Guys, you are not allowed to take Chinese tea. You are not allowed to take Japanese, Indian tea. You are not allowed to take green tea. Guys, even though it's healthy, you are unfortunately not allowed. Guys, you are not allowed to take English Earl Grey tea. You are not allowed to take coffee. You are not allowed to take cappuccino or latte. You are not allowed to chew bitter cola. Anything that have caffeine, guys, codeine, you are not allowed. Run and run as fast as you can. Please. Guys, you are not allowed. Guys, you are not allowed to take any form of nut. You are not allowed to take peanuts, cashew nuts, groundnuts, pistachios, walnuts. You are not allowed. Guys, you are not allowed to take even cashew nuts. Guys, you are not allowed to take Brazil nuts. Guys, nut allergy can be extremely dangerous. You don't even want your baby or yourself to experience it. Guys, avoid it at all costs, especially if you've had history of unknown reason for miscarriage. If you have had history of just getting pregnant and losing it, guys, avoid, or history of giving birth to a stillbirth. Stillbirth, avoid not at all costs. Guys, from the day you start trying for pregnancy, the same month you want to get pregnant, guys, you are not allowed to take minerals. No Coke, Fanta, 7-Up, Sprite, Mirinda, especially if you're trying for baby boy. Avoid all forms of minerals. No Fanta, no Coke, 7-Up, Sprite, apple juice, orange juice, beetroot juice. You are not allowed. You are not allowed to take Zobo. If you take it, you will miscarry that baby. Guys, you will miscarry that baby. Okay? Avoid it at all costs. Guys, from the first day you start seeing your period, the same month you want to try for a baby, and if you've been trying many years or you are specifically trying for baby boy, guys, you're not allowed to eat fried food. Madam, give me 10,000 naira puff puff. You are not allowed fried food. Chicken and chips, fat fried, deep fat fried. You are not allowed. Anything deep fat fried, you are not allowed. Buns, small chop, you are not allowed. Guys, avoid them. Run away. Don't look back. You are not allowed. Especially if you have been trying for baby for many years or you are trying specifically for baby boy. Okay, guys, if you have been trying for many years or you are specifically trying for baby boy, you are not allowed milkshake. You are not allowed to take yogurt. Guys, you are not allowed to take hot chocolate. You are not allowed to take anything that is sweet, over tea, Milo, Bonfita. Guys, you are not allowed to take them. You are not allowed. Please, there is a reason why. It can make your body quite acidic, and when the environment is acidic, to get pregnant is usually hard. And even when you get pregnant, you are going to have a baby girl. Okay, guys, avoid acidic food at all costs. Of course, you can air fry your food. Of course, you can boil your food. Of course, you can grill your food. Okay, of course, you can roast your food, but you are not allowed to deep fat fry your food. Not allowed. You will not do that, please. Now, from the day you start seeing your period, the same month you want to get pregnant, if you've been trying for many years or you are trying specifically for baby boy, guys, you are not allowed to take pork meat, bacon. You are not allowed pork chop. You are not allowed sausages and sausage roll. Guys, you are not allowed hot dog, shawarma, and you're not allowed scotch egg because the back of it is made from bacon, from pork, guys. Avoid it, okay? Guys, don't worry. I will tell you when you can start eating them. It won't be long at all, okay? Guys, let's keep going. What else? From the day you start seeing your period, okay? Guys, the same month you're trying for a baby, you are not allowed. Guys, you are not allowed to take hot drinks. Do you know what I mean by hot drinks? Jack Daniels, red wine, whiskey, dry gin, ogogoro, all those, I don't know, those spirits. You are not allowed to take spirits. And for those of you women with very bad habits of smoking, you are not allowed to smoke. Like seriously, your baby is going to have major problem if you're a smoker and you are trying for a baby. Here in Ireland, there is actually an injection they have to give themselves every single day because they are smokers. It's not a good habit, it's a dirty, stinking habit if you are a smoker. Guys, quit, because cigarette smokers, they are not liable to die young. They will die young. Okay? Now, now, now that we are done with all the don'ts, what are we going to do? From the day you start seeing your period, the same month you want to get pregnant, if you're trying for many years or you're specifically trying for baby boy, you eat your avocado, you're taking your folic acid, you're drinking water, you're minding your business. Remember, if you're trying for a baby boy, you are only allowed to drink water. Any other drink is null and void. You're not allowed that beetroot juice, cranberry juice, whatever juice, guys, you are not allowed all of that. You are only going to be drinking water. Avocado, avocado every day, avocado, avocado every day, avocado. Make sure you are eating your avocado, you are drinking your water, you are taking your folic acid, you are eating your normal healthy food, you're minding your own business. Avocado every day, avocado. Guys, when you get to these 3 days before your estimated ovulation, double your avocado intake here. Okay, especially if you want a baby boy, double your avocado intake. And if you can tolerate, kindly triple it. Why? To get your alkaline levels high. Okay, to guarantee you 101% baby boy that you so much desire. You double your avocado intake here, or you triple it as you can, if you tolerate, if you can tolerate it, and then bring out your clear blue ovulation tester. This one, okay? Bring out your clear blue ovulation tester and test in the morning with urine that have stayed in your bladder for minimum of 4 hours. You test in the morning with the urine, your ovulation tester, and if it shows you empty circle like this, that's completely fine. You test again. If the ovulation tester shows you empty like this, that's okay. There's no cause for alarm. You test again the next day. If it's empty like this, that's okay. You test again. If it's showing this baby, this smiling emoji, flashing, pam, 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 well, that's okay, but you are not allowed to do anything. You test the next day again. If it's flashing, pam, 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 you are not allowed to do anything. Test again at night. If it's still flashing, pam, 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 don't do anything just yet. Test the next day. If it is still flashing, pam, 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 don't do anything. Test again. If that baby is still flashing, pam, 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 test again the very next day. If it is still flashing, this smiley emoji is not stopping, it's just flashing, that's okay. There is no cause for alarm. Don't stop testing, just keep testing. Test again, okay? And if this decides to stand still, well, congratulations. Count 12 hours. Once this smiling emoji decides to stand still, Count 12 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then meet with your husband. Like, okay, have intercourse with your husband. Yeah, okay to have intercourse once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 100 times is up to you. What counts is the first intercourse. Okay, now after the intercourse, guys, that day you can have intercourse over 1,000,000 times, is up to you. But once you are done, you are not allowed to do anything again. Okay, you will then count another 48 hours. When you count another 48 hours, after the 48 hours, you are then free to eat all your fried foods again. You are then free to drink all your minerals again. But you cannot, you can drink all your minerals again, but don't drink Coke until you test positive to pregnancy. No Coke, you can drink every other one, but no Coke until you test positive. Guys, you can then start eating all your pork meat again. You can eat your hot dog, shawarma. You can eat everything again. You can start taking all your juice if you want, but you are not allowed to take pineapple, or you are not allowed to take beetroot juice. You are not allowed. You won't take it. You won't dare. If you dare, that's your own headache. Don't say I didn't warn you. Guys, you can then start eating any fruits you crave for after 48 hours has passed. Okay? Now, after 48 hours has passed, unfortunately, you can never go back to taking any medication until you deliver your baby. Only your folic acid that you will continue with. Guys, you are not allowed, never ever. You cannot go back to eating any nuts. You won't try it. You won't do it. If you do it, you have my permission to face any consequences you bring upon yourself. Okay? Don't do it. And even when you deliver your baby, guys, if you eat nuts, don't kiss your baby with that dirty mouth. Make sure you scrub your teeth, wash your mouth thoroughly, okay? And wash your hands carefully before touching that baby. Guys, nut allergy is dangerous. It can actually kill within minutes, in some circumstances, within seconds. And when it kills, your doctor, your nurses, your pastor can never, ever pray that child back to life. Okay? It is not a curse, it's a statement of facts. Just be careful. Don't say you were not warned. Guys, you can never go back after the 48 hours. You can never go back to eating pepper soup until you deliver your baby. You can never go back to eating white soup or salad soup until you deliver your baby. You can never go back to ginger shots, lemon lime until you deliver your baby. You can never go back to taking cloves until you deliver your baby. You can never go back to prekese, uziza, oda until you deliver your baby. Guys, very important. Take this very seriously so that you will stay pregnant till you get to full term. Okay? Now, that is all for you as the woman. What about your husband? From the day you start seeing your period, the same month you want to get pregnant, your husband is not allowed to go near his ugly looking girlfriend. Your husband is not allowed to come near you. Your husband is not allowed to ejaculate on himself. That means he's not allowed to masturbate. The time your husband will be ejaculating for the first time is when this baby, this smiley emoji, is standing still and you've counted 12 hours. And you meet him. Guys, remember, that first ejaculation, that first sperm need to be rich enough to fertilize your egg. And how will it stay rich? Is for him to zip up his zipper. Okay? If you have come this far, you've listened this far, it is not rocket science. That is all you have to know in order to get pregnant, stay pregnant, and have a healthy baby. I wish all of you the very best. Okay? Please take it seriously and God bless you. My name is Edith Anyamene. If you have any question, I stream every other day, most times when I'm off work on TikTok. I stream on TikTok where people give testimonies, okay, and ask questions. So you can always join me. Thank you very much. I'm on TikTok.